What's up, yogis? This is Jeremy. Thank you for joining me for this gentle wind down flow. This class is designed to help you shake off the day so you can ease into your evening rituals with a relaxed body and calm mind. I am so grateful to have you here. Let's begin in a strong mountain pose at the front of the mat. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Close your eyes and settle into stillness here for a moment. Press your feet into the mat like you're making imprints into the earth, and grow all the way up through the spine, crown of the head reaching upward. And let's get connected with the breath. Take a deep inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Let's do another. Inhale all the way up to the collarbones. Exhale the day away. Feel that energetic release of tension. One more time. Inhale, fresh energy. Exhale, long, slow release. And just rest in that gap for a moment. Feel the subtle shift. Now directing your focus into your practice. Now let's synchronize that breath with movement. Open up the eyes and inhale, circle the arms up, activate the fingertips, reach for the sky. Exhale the hands down the center line, press the palms together. Again, inhale, reaching upward. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, this time glide all the way down into a forward fold. Keep a gentle bend in the knees so you can really let that torso hang loose from the hips. Grab opposite elbows and sway the hips a bit if that feels good. And take in a nice full inhale here. And exhale, feel the activity of the day melting off of you. Very good. Now inhale, lift halfway up, place the hands on the shins to help project the crown forward. Spine is long, keep the breath moving. Inhale again. Exhale, right leg back, place the knee and top of the foot down. Be mindful that the hips are front facing and moving forward and down. And we're going to rock it out here a little. Just small movements, easing in and out of the stretch, forward and back a few times. Gentle movements. Now come back forward. Stabilize your right hand and use your left hand to grab your right foot. Gently pull the foot towards you, feeling a wonderful stretch in your right thigh. Good. Now release the foot, place the pads of the toes on the mat. We're going to move the hips back, straightening that left leg, bringing the forehead towards the knee for half split. Then gracefully glide forward, and then the hips move back again into half split, moving forward and back a few times. And then come to rest in your half split, breathing into the sensations happening along the back side of the left leg. All right, let's gently rise up out of that half split back to the front of the mat. Send the left leg back. We're on both knees, nice and easy. Scoot the hands forward, maybe a couple of inches. We're going to lower down, supported chaturanga, all the way down to the belly. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, lower down. And again, inhale, pressing up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Press yourself up and back into a child's pose. We're going to chill here for a minute. Feel the effects of those movements coming back to the breath. Relax the forehead, unhinge the jaw, soften the tongue. Just breathe here for a moment. All right, are we ready to move on? Let's rise up out of child's pose and bring that right foot up to the front of the mat. Place the top of the left foot to the mat, square the hips, and moving forward and back, really working into the elasticity of the tissues in the hips here. Forward and back. Now stabilize the left hand and use the right hand to grab that left foot, drawing the foot towards you, activating a deep stretch along the front of the thigh. Good, now release the foot, place the pads of the toes on the mat, and then move those hips back, forehead moving towards the knee, straightening the right leg for half split. Then shaking it out, moving the hips forward and back a few times at your own pace, moving with the breath. And then coming into stillness in your half split, breathing into the back of the right leg. Okay, lift up out of that half split, right leg back onto the knees, scoot the hands forward, lower down, chaturanga all the way to the belly. We're going to inhale into that cobra, exhale down, inhale up, undulating the spine, exhale down, pressing back up, sending the hips up and back into downward dog. Walk your dog, stretch it out here. The hips are nice and open. So find your way into stillness. And inhale that right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hips, and then bring that right knee to the front of the mat, coming down, preparing for pigeon pose. Make sure the top of that left foot is on the mat. Square the hips, get nice and cozy. Inhale deeply. Exhale forward into your pigeon. We're going to stay here for 1 minute. So ease into it and keep the breath as your point of focus. Okay, be soft and slow coming out of your pigeon. And inhale that right leg up and back. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to move right over to the left side. Inhale that left leg up and back. Reach through the heel. Bend the knee. Stack the hips. And guide that left knee up to the right wrist. Top of the right foot on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward into pigeon. Using the breath to dissolve tension in the left hip. Long, smooth, easy breaths. And gently lifting up out of pigeon. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, returning to downward dog. Imagine inhaling through the palm surface of the hands, up the spine to the pelvic bowl, and exhaling down the legs, out the soles of the feet, grounding into the earth. And again, another inhale in through the palms, up the torso, exhale down the legs, out the feet, like an energetic cleanse, grounding down. Now set the knees down and with as little effort as possible, come onto your back. Your knees are up, your feet are planted on the mat a few inches from your seat. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And this time we're going to hold. Inhale, lift, scoot the shoulder blades together, clasp the hands, and press the fist into the mat to give you more upward lift. Again, engage those glutes, relax the neck. We're going to hang out in bridge pose for just a few breaths. You totally got this. Take in one more inhale. And exhale, release down. Excellent job. That's the last bit of effort for this class. Now grab the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. We'll stay here for a few, so play around with stretching through each leg individually and really exploring this final hip opener. Now draw the legs into the chest, wrap your arms around the legs, and take in a deep inhale. Give yourself a big loving squeeze, and exhale, lower down, limbs out. Time for Shavasana. It's time to come back to this space, back to the body, back to the breath. Begin to gently increase your lung capacity. Invite movement into the body by wiggling the fingers and toes. Gradually increasing that movement into rolling through the ankles and wrists. Then clasp the hands together and roll the fist around, stretching through the wrists in both directions. Now reach the fingertips to the sky, opening up the space between the shoulder blades. Then reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Now roll over onto your side for a fetal pose rest, transitioning into a peaceful evening. Now let's gently come up to a seated position and close our practice. Give a final little roll through of the head and neck. And let's take one final breath together. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach for the heavens. Exhale, hands to heart center, and bow the head for a moment of self-appreciation for showing up to care for your body and mind. And class is complete. Thank you again for practicing with me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I very much enjoy connecting with y'all in the comments, so I'd love to hear from you and get to know you. Until next time, namaste.